did win the semi-final over a week ago, and going in that, I know they'll do well.
Okay, you're very welcome to the Donegal Junior Hurling Championship final, sponsored by Michael Murphy Sports. We're just a few moments from throw-in here. This is Damien Dowds doing the commentary today, and I'm joined by John Joe Doherty from the Carndonagh GA Club on co-commentary here. So we're just a few moments away from throw-in. John Joe, Cairn were in this final last year, and they, for the first time, obviously the first time in a long time, the Junior Championship had been run in the county, lost to Ballyshannon. They're back again, and they're playing against first-timers from Dungloe who have just made their debut in the adult grade this year. John Joe, we're just looking forward to a good game here. Yeah. Throw-ins away.
Yeah, we're away there now, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we come up against a very good game here today. These boys have John O'Donnell just a wide ball.
Wide with the first play there from Cairn. That's John O'Donnell striking it wide after James Monagle had played the ball on. Now Joe Doyle is between the sticks for Dungloe. He plays it out to the right where he tries to find John Boyle, but it has gone to Donald Doherty there for Cairn. They're just trying to get the ball up, trying to rise the sliotar on the far sideline. Who's going to be the man to do it? It's a free's been awarded to Cairn. So just in these early stages, both sides are going to probably take a wee moment or two to settle down.
No, it's
gone to Dungloe free, has it there, yeah. So, play ball over to the right. Over to James Hartnett, that is, yeah. Dungloe have made a number of changes to their starting 15. We'll just go through them here now with Dungloe. In goals, we have Joe Doyle. The full back line is Joe Green, Mark Timoney, who's wearing 14, and Sean O'Donnell. Lachlan O'Dea, who's just standing over the sideline cut here. He's in the wing half back. Damien O'Sullivan in the centre, and Chris Boyle on the right. We'll just stay with that nice cut across into the midfielder there. There's Matthew O'Donnell. The way I have my team listed out here isn't going to really work for me in the commentary, I don't think, so I'll have to just get on with it. Now it's come out to Dungloe again. It comes out to John Boyle. He has the shot, but he goes to the left of the post there, and that's a wide apiece after the few things. Good man, John. John McAniff, the county player. No, you're all right. He has just supplied us here with team list with him at least listed in order. I know they're playing in different positions today. Dungloe, they've got their midfielder, or their nominal midfielder, Matthew O'Donnell. He's lined out at full forward. There's a number of other positional changes on it as well. Cairn, of course, brought in 3 men as well from the subs into their forwards just before the throw in here. So now we have Ryan Davenport, one of the veterans of this very young Cairn team. He fires the ball down long to Cahill Doherty. Cahill's away through here. He's got the ball, solos through on his right, just gets it, loses control of it, but there's a first time strike on it. That looks like a goal, and I think that might be John O'Donnell there that fired in the goal for Cairn. So Cairn, first blood to Cairn. Well worked goal. John Joe Cahill made that strong drive and run through there, and John O'Donnell was there to pick up the scraps from it. Yeah,
he seems to be down injured now as well.
There's 2 other changes.
We know that. Yeah.
I'm just getting a wee bit of a treatment there. Who is that down, John Joe?
That's Cahill's down. Yeah, it's just after that run.
Yeah. So it's an early goal for Cairn here, gives them the lead after just over 2 minutes in the game. James Callahan from Setanta is the referee today, and he's just standing over it. Yeah, Cahill will be getting up and getting on with it, but it's Joe Doyle who's standing over the puck out, second puck out for the Dungloe custodian. He drives it down long out over the 75. It's Lachlan O'Dea. Just fails in picking it up. It's gone loose again now, but Thomas Hartnett is under pressure there from the Cairn wing back Dermot Monagle, and it's another sideline cut. This time it's in favour of Cairn. It's surprising that now the referee has overruled and I guess the correct decision there from the referee. So another cut from Lachlan O'Dea just about to come up here. He had a very good one in there to their full forward Matthew O'Donnell, and he's cut it lower this time. Cairn are going to be able to clear that out with James Monagle able to play it out long. Here comes out Cahill. Cahill Doherty is in there tussling tussling along with Damien O'Sullivan there, and it's another sideline cut, and this time it does go to Cairn. And stand over it now is Darren McCormick. Darren McCormick is looking for his options, drives it low inside. It's come into Dermot McGonigal.
McGonigal's
got the
going
pace.
for a run here.
He has the pace to get away from the Dungloe, but he's well hooked there by Mark Dever. But you're not allowed to knock the ball off the stick like that, John Joe Area, and it's a free in from James Callan. Where's the free in? Hey,
it's a bit more than knocking it off the stick. I think he pulled across him. But anyway, if our boys continue to run like this out there, you could see our boys pulling away a bit. Now this, I would expect this to be converted by Cahill, but
he's a designated free taker on team, so it's Cahill Doherty here standing over the free, and he's just going to roll the ball up onto the stick and drive it over the bar for his opening score of the game. 1-1 for Cairn, no score for Dungloe. Dungloe have had the ball up in the Cairn half a couple of times, haven't made enough of it. Now it's the goalkeeper Joe Doyle driving the ball out short this time. Stays inside the 65, but Cairn have one of the advantages being allowed there by the referee, and it's Owen Kelly winning the free for Cairn over there on the far sideline. So a really strong start from Cairn. Of course, they have the experience. This is their second year, John Joe, playing in the adult grade.
Second year playing in the adult grade, after a lapse of a number of years, and it's great to see it that the boys are back and see that they have a sustainable group. You know, most of this group would have been minors and under 21s maybe a couple of years ago, so it's great to see it that they're all in there and battling.
That's a well struck. That's a well struck free. From just outside the 45 from Cahill Doherty. That's John Joe's young fella for those of you that are tuning in. So another long puck out. He's going out to the left wing this time. It's just going to run over the sideline, and going to be another sideline cut for Cairn. So Dungloe are going to really have to start winning a bit of possession off their own puck out here now. Has gone. Danny Monagal's shot was blocked, but the ball is going to be in favour of Cairn. So another sideline cut for Cairn, and it's Donald Doherty trotting over to take the sideline for Cairn. Now, Donald Doherty cuts it well, but it's picked up by the Shoseph McGree in that. Joe Green. That's Berla. So now they have picked up the ball here now, and it's Damien O'Sullivan now at centre half back. He finds the ball out to Lachlan O'Dea. A long ball forward, but it's just a little bit scrappy here at the moment. Team's just taking time to settle down. That's Pádraig Doherty at centre field trying to pick it up. He does manage to lift the ball onto the stick. He's going the wrong way now, but he's able to play it out, and he just plays it too wide to James Monagal there, and Dungloe are going to have another sideline just on the Cairn 65 as they keep searching for the first score of the game for them.
They were getting a bit very scrappy in around the middle there. It's, no clear ball out at all.
No, Dungloe go short. It's gone out, and it's another sideline puck that knocked out again by James Monagal there, the Cairn centre half back. So John Boyle over the sideline cut, left-handed.
Well struck now.
He puts it right into the Richie Ryan. He's got Mark Diver in there for company. So Richard Ryan well blocked by Mark Diver in there, and Cairn look like they're going to be able to pick up the loose ball. It's been
Keep
lost though. And it's into the hands now of Pádraig Doherty. Doherty, he plays it long out looking for the brother Cahill up at centre half forward, midfielder to the centre half forward, but it's broken down there by Damien O'Sullivan. David O'Sullivan for Dungloe pulls across, and it's a sideline ball, another sideline cut coming up here for the Cairn men. And James Callahan is down now. They have a few words with one of the Dungloe defenders. The Chapin is the signal from their referee. And it's going to be just a tick on this occasion, Damien O'Sullivan, the centre back there, goes into the referee's book, but nothing more than that, no card. It's a free rather than a sideline cut, so Cahill Doherty stands over the free.
Should be inside his scope range, anyway at the moment.
No, he kind of drops it there. You just put the hex on it, John Joe. You put the hex on the young fella.
The hex on it, yes.
But the ball nonetheless is broken in there to Cairn.
That's Darren McCormick,
Darren McCormick now.
Good.
He is under
Yeah,
pressure,
no.
it's going to
Yeah.
be picked up in there by
I
Joe
think
Green.
he took the wrong option there, but
yeah.
even so, it's still with
live,
Carndonagh anyway. Yeah.
Still live here for Cairn. Chaffin penalty conceded.
Okay, that was.
And this is a free out now for Dungloe, just inside their own 65. This is going to give them the chance to at least put the ball in to the into their attacking zone here, and it is Richard Ryan that's coming standing over it now. It'll be interesting to see. That is probably.
You think it would be outside the range on a day like that? You know?
It's pretty calm. There's a very, very, very light breeze here, just a puff of breath catching the flags here at the town end of O'Donnell Park. So Richard Ryan, he's going to drop a little bit short with that. It's just going to drop to the right. He's managed to keep it in, but it's just gone out to the right and wide. So that's the first wide, I think, or the second wide for Dungloe in this game. And they still are searching for their first score, 9.5 minutes in. 1-2 to Cairn. No score to Dungloe. Stephen Burns now, the Cairn keeper, looking to see where he can direct this puck out. Signals to put it to the left, puts the ball out to the right instead. It drops into the waiting hands of Donald Doherty. It goes inside, very well taken in there by John O'Donnell. That's the goal scorer, and he's fired over a second point. That's 1-1 for John O'Donnell. Where's John? John, is he away? Where's he from?
He is from Tipperary.
Tipperary man, is he? Yeah.
And would be married locally.
Yeah. Heavily involved with the coaching underage level in Cairn too, John. I see him about times.
Yeah, no, he would be about.
So
John's young boy would be very good. Young Sean, you know.
Yeah. It's Chris Boyle here now for Dungloe. Chris Boyle gets the clearance out, but it only comes as far as Donald Doherty. He's been very prominent in these open exchanges. It's picked up there by James Hartnett. Hartnett puts the ball in, plays it in long to Seamus, to Sean McGee. Sean McGee now is cutting in along the end line. This is going to be dangerous for Cairn here. He's in along the end line, but he's just been guided out. Although he's put the ball across the square, it's just been saved off the line by the Cairn defender or the Cairn goalkeeper Stephen Burns. I think it might have been Matthew O'Donnell that got the strike in that. He didn't catch it wide clean, but nonetheless Cairn have cleared the ball, and it has come out now to the. There's a bad pull there.
Yeah.
See another wee flick then after it then, now. But Pádraig Doherty now is crossing over the 65. He's got the legs to get away from the Dungloe defence. He lays it off to Anthony Doherty. Anthony Bush takes a fair heavy slap on the right shoulder, but there's no
that was round the neck now, but anyway.
Another loose pull on that there. Fairly loose pull there from the Sean O'Donnell. Number 3 for Dungloe. James Callaghan is going to have a word with him. And it's Cartaboy, yellow card for Sean O'Donnell with just over 12.5 minutes on the clock. And Cathal Doherty gets the chance here to extend Cairn's lead. 1-3 to no score. They lead. Cahill's ready to convert it. 2 frees in this opening 12 or 13 minutes. Roll lift and over the bar, no problem at all for Cathal Doherty. So it is after 13 minutes of this Donegal Junior Hurling Championship final. It's Cairn 1-4, Dungloe score, no score. Now that's again. That's Donald Doherty over there. John, you've been very prominent in these early stages, hasn't he?
He's fairly strong.
Yeah.
There's no real ball going into their full forward line at all. I kind of.
Owen Kelly rifles the ball just to the right of the post there. Owen Kelly was one of the late additions to the Cairn team. He came in place of Paddy Monagle there. But we're back with a play. A quick puck out is read by Anthony Doherty there. Anthony Bush is sent up the field there now by Dungloe's. Damien O'Sullivan's got up to their half forward line. They've tried to put it in. They're looking for Matthew O'Donnell in on the edge of the square there. He's just wandering into the edge of the square there now. And it's Sean McGee. Sean McGee is soloing around. He gets it onto his right. It's been cleared out again by the Cairn defence on strike 2. It's just a fair enough challenge probably. It's Thomas Hartnett now. He loses possession of the ball under pressure from the Cairn defence. hell for leather down there. Now Richard Ryan, big strong man Ryan. He puts the ball out to Sean McGee, and it's going to be a free in awarded to Dungloe, and an opportunity for them probably to get their first score of this junior final. It's
your man, Ryan's a big man, isn't he?
He is a big man, yeah. And see how he can, if he can get the opening score here for, Dungloe today.
Well, he had the distance the last time. He was well past the halfway line,
yeah.
but wasn't on.
This one's more about the accuracy than the distance on this occasion, so no problem to him. So that's the opening score for Dungloe. 15 minutes on the clock. We're not far away, and that probably is just the water break being signalled there by referee James Callahan, the Setanta man, signalling that there. So Dungloe go into the water break with their first score on the board. That'll help settle them. John Joe's 1-4 to a point after the first quarter, and really it's been mostly about Carndonagh that opening quarter, John Joe.
It certainly has, and the issue with Carndonagh at the minute is they don't need to start and get complacent. There's a long way to go, and sometimes these water breaks help the team that are not doing that well either.
Breaks the momentum a wee bit,
yeah, it certainly does. It you can get a bit of life from it, and they can restructure their team. I suppose that's right on both sides,
Yeah. So it's the junior final here. Of course, the winners of this next year, John Joe, will step up to the senior championship. I know Rua didn't do it last year, but is that obligatory on them? No, I know Carndonagh, if they're to want to step up, but is there any choice in the matter anymore? Is there?
Well, I would have thought that it's unfair on the team, if they're only sort of starting to get going, to be kind of put onto the senior ranks, because there is a big jump between what they're at the moment and the seniors. I think Cairn team, with the level of progress that they're making, I think it would be advisable for them to go anyway. And they've said, they've made it clear that they are intending to go that way. And but maybe had they won last year, I don't think it would have been a very good
right time to do it.
No, you could imagine that they'd be on against the birds of this world and Setanta and all the rest.
There's bigger fish than bird now.
No. Well, but the thing about it is, it's different in football. At least you can sort of pack your defence and do all sorts of things. You can get a serious trimmings.
Absolutely.
And the hurling end of things, and because you find that even our own boys, if they go out of the county for Ulster or whatever else, they get their eyes opened anyway.
Absolutely.
And
pace at what the game's played at, as you go up through the grades, is notably different, Yeah.
Well, look, there's no sense in having a tiered system there. If you're not going to be challenged,
So we're going to resume now after the water break here with a puck out for Cairn. Stephen Burns, the keeper. He doesn't quite catch it, but it comes into the hands of Danny McCarran. McCarran plays it out to the left here. Cathal Doherty's under it. He is not able to pick it up, and it has come there to the centre half back again. Damien O'Sullivan, he's been one of the better performers for Dungloe in this opening 15 minutes of the junior final here at O'Donnell Park in Letterkenny. Long ball delivered in, nice flick in there from Dermot McGonigal, but it's been well defended there by the Sean O'Donnell.
Your man O'Donnell's playing very, very well now. I must say he's marshalling Hansen fairly strongly now. Yeah.
So the long clearance down there from Loughlin O'Dea only goes as far as some of the Cairn men now, and it's
picking out John O'Donnell at the corner there. Yeah.
Cormac with a long ball into the corner. John O'Donnell 1-1 his name out of his shot is blocked, although the defender has lost sight of the ball. Damien O'Donnell on it now, and it comes to Loughlin O'Dea. O'Dea left-sided, plays it out beyond midfield, but there's two Cairn men there, and again it's Donald Doherty. Donald Doherty been very prominent in these open exchanges. He gets away from his man, and he's going to open the legs now and get a bit of a solo run. He's well blocked in there, well blocked by James Hartnett. James Hartnett's coming right back. He is wearing 13, but he's not playing the full forward line. He is playing on the full forward line in there, Matthew O'Donnell. They've been trying to get the ball into him. He gets it off his right side, and that's his first score. So after a little no scores at all for the first 14 or 15 minutes from Dungloe, now they've hit the last two scores. So they've tried Matthew O'Donnell. That's their first from play. He's got 9 in his back, but he's lining out in the full forward line today. And James Callahan is coming in now to talk to the goalkeeper. Maybe talk to him about the jersey there. It is quite hard to distinguish him from the. No, what's he telling him? Criticize, is he coming outside of the square for the puck out or something? I don't know. He's giving him some kind of warning there.
Yeah, well, it's up to the umpires to see that end of things. But.
So long puck out as the sun comes out of O'Donnell Park. Drops inside or just onto the 45 line, and there's O'Sullivan. Draws on a first time. Comes out to Brendan Boyle. Boyle.
Yeah. There's a wee bit more life in
Dungloe definitely took him a while to settle down, but look, this is a dangerous ball. But Burns is going to come off the line and it's just going to roll wide, and it's rolled out for a 65. He probably shouldn't have let it go there. He thought obviously it was going to be a wide ball, but it may have come off there. The corner back, I think it might be Danny Monagle, was it, or Danny McCarron? Sorry, that's on that side. Yeah. So the keeper just misjudging that, and the umpire awarding the 65. And Richie Ryan has gone pretty close from about 20 or 25 metres further out than this. He just places.
No, you'd be expecting him to get this if the accuracy is right, you know.
So Ryan scoops it up and drives it over for the 65. And that's his second from a place ball, John Joe. So the score now is 1-4 to 3 points to Cairn. And as you say, John Joe, Dungloe have kind of settled down just before and since that water break. They've really settled into it.
No, the water break has got those boys sorted, yeah.
So we're back now. Cairn are on the attack. Cormac Monagle delivers a long ball in. And there's a whole coming together of bodies there. The ball has just gone to the has gone over the bar from Darren McCormick. I think he's awarded the score.
I don't. Nobody knows anything.
But I think the referee has.
Our umpire's holding his flag.
He signalled the flag. Although a couple of the Dungloe players collided there, and the physio's just coming on now to see how they're doing. I'm not sure who that is. Might be Lachlan O'D that's down there.
Is that Sean O'Donnell? No, Sean O'Donnell's standing up there. No.
Timony, is it that's down? Yeah.
There was 2 down there.
So Mark Timony, he's wearing 14, but he's actually lining out at full back today. But he's just come off the worst in a collision there with, I think it was one of his own players, but 1-5 to 3 points, Cairn lead. Yeah,
Dungloe have come back very strongly now after that water break, and are showing what they are capable of. It's like all of these things that when you go into these finals, you just don't know how boys will respond and react. You know.
So Joe Doyle.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't catch his puck out at all. It just drops in around the 45, but he's going to need Christopher Boyd to tidy up and clear the ball from the left side. He strikes it out now. It's cut out there by Patrick Doherty. He puts it in again. He's looking in there for John O'Donnell, playing the ball out to that right corner.
John's quite capable of getting the ball in.
He slips it across and it looks like it's gone out. A bit of doubt in the mind of the umpire there, but he has awarded Cairn a 65. That's their first 65 of the game. I'm sure it'll be Cathal Doherty that comes out to take this. We'll see if he can extend Cairn's lead. 5-point lead for Cairn here, 1-5 to 3 points. With just about 23 minutes or so on the clock here. So we're just waiting to see whether Cathal Doherty can extend the lead here for Cairn.
Yeah, well, you would expect him.
Yeah.
You know, either free kicker are working fairly well there today. You could see your man Ryan as well on the other side doing.
Going over as well. It's a 65 for Cathal Doherty. That's 4 points for Cathal Doherty. All of them for place ball. 3 frees and a 65 now. Joe Doyle is looking for the midfielder out there, Seamus McCall. Ball's played in. Full back just about holds it in there, Sean O'Donnell. but Cairn have won it. Darren McCormick again now. He's one of the late additions to the Cairn, starting 15 off his right side. That's just going to drop over the narrowly wide for Darren McCormick there. Cairn continue to lead by 6 points. So Joe Doyle, we need him to get a longer puck out on this occasion. Again, it's dropping short and dropping right on top of the Owen Kelly, I think it is there, yeah. John O'Donnell screaming inside looking for it.
Yeah.
He
is
well marshalled by Joe Green now, but he's going to get the ball up into his hand off his left side.
Yeah.
He puts that over, yeah. He's a dangerous inside forward there, John Joe. 1-2 already.
He would have scored the goal the last day that would have been really the difference in the two teams, you know. And
that's in the semi-final against Ballyshannon.
In the semi-final, a few weeks ago there against Ballyshannon,
stick has gone flying. I'm not sure who that is, but it's James Hartnett now. He gets away off his left side, tries to put it in. It's come in here now to Matthew O'Donnell. He's moved out a wee bit from the full forward position, but now he's got away. He's got a first chance to get a run here. He's going right, he's going wide, he's taking an awful lot of steps, and he's pulled the ball right, but the an advantage has been allowed. I'm not sure where the free is going to be taken from. James seems to be signalling that the free will be taken from the 20-metre line. He says the advantage occurred much further back, but maybe a second challenge came in there as well. So Richie Ryan now on the 20-metre line. Karen would want to watch out now for the goal chance here. So Ryan has 2 points to names already from the place ball as the gates here at O'Donnell Park just are being opened. He does go for the goal and it's saved on the line. It comes back and it's saved again. It's taken on the chest there. Sean McGee's shot is just saved, but the clearance is no good. Matthew O'Donnell, one fresh air swipes in there. O'Donnell tries to lift it for some reason. And Cairn have averted the danger there now. I don't know. There was 2 goal chances now, but there's a hook there now on Park Doherty from Sean McGee. Doherty plays it back to his cornerback, Danny McCarran. Danny McCarran gives a good long delivery down to Cahill Doherty. Cahill Doherty on his own 65 puts it in. They're looking in there for Darren McCormick. It's gone over his head, and it's the fullback, Sean O'Donnell. Sean O'Donnell has it. He plays it back, but it's coming back again to Donald Doherty. Donald Doherty and has just been blocked with that, but the ball's gone out. It's going to be a Cairn sideline cut, but we said, John Joe, when Richie Ryan was standing over that free just beyond the 20-metre line there, that they'd want to watch out for the goal. There was 2 if not 3 saves and blocks in there to keep Dungloe at bay.
Yes, and some of the clear, you could have cleared it maybe better, but at the end of the day, I suppose the result is that it wasn't conceded, and that's the important one.
Yeah, I think there's the Dungloe. I think it's one of the Hartnetts there that's gone down. It did look like he was caught just by the passing Cairn player. No malice in that challenge, I don't think. It's going to be a free.
Getting carried anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be spoken to here now.
Yeah.
So it's the number 18.
It didn't appear to be a lot, but at the same time, I suppose
it did kind of catch him a wee bit. But
it depends what side of the argument you're on. Sometimes.
So it's Danny Monagle that's been spoken to. Yellow card for Danny Monagle. Danny Monagle, of course, just returning from injury. Danny, a former county football miner.
He was. They won in Ulster, and they were beaten by Kerry, I think, in the final.
So long delivery in there from Richard Ryan, and that's an excellent score from his own 65 out on the sideline. You're looking at probably a 75 or 80 metre strike there, and that's a great score from Richard Ryan. That's his 3rd point of the day. It's Dungloe's 4th.
It's a big thing if you have a good free kicker, because you don't want to be fouling anybody anywhere.
Absolutely, right. And Ryan certainly looks at it. That one miss early on, John Joe, but he's really recovered well since now. Free awarded to Dungloe here. It's Lachlan O'Dea that wins the free.
Yeah.
He's just replacing a little tough there, and again Richie Ryan's out again now. Can he do it from the opposite sideline? He's just knocked it over from the left sideline.
I would say it's outside his.
He's just on the right here.
But there's our old man who would be saying the same. It would be just slightly outside his. The last time he had it, he was.
It is a well struck shot, and that one has gone over the bar as well. Yeah, and he had a wee bit to spare there as well. So Richard Ryan, he has given them his 4th point. 4 out of 5 points for Dungloe have come from the stick.
That's the dangerous.
You're free, yeah. Got to stop conceding the frees,
away anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Burns plays it out long. Comes out to the midfield. It's going to break again to James Monagle. He's picking up, he's pushing the back, and it's a free in for him, yeah, inside their own 65, yeah.
Push down there too.
Donald Doherty is very heavily involved in these opening exchanges. So we have just about 28 and a half or so minutes on the clock here, and 29 minutes on the clock actually. So we're just getting ready to move into injury time now. Cahill Doherty stands over this. He's got a light breeze on his face. He's just inside the 65-metre line in his own half. The ball's going to drop in on the in around the 20-metre line. It comes down to Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly tries to get it into his hand, gets it under control. He's going to put it in straight across the goal. And that's well done there by the defender, because John O'Donnell was lurking back there at the other side. Darren McCormick, I don't know what kind of pickup that was. I don't know what the penalty was for there. I don't know what the free's been awarded for him against, but a free's been awarded nonetheless. He got
penalised for throwing the ball up and catching it again, not playing it off the stick. So unfortunately,
just called to him to take the free from back a little bit further. So Lachlan O'Dea delivers the ball in. Math is going to be cleared by the Carndonagh defence.
There'll be at least 3 minutes additional time at the end of normal time in the first half.
So Owen Kelly doesn't quite catch it. It comes in though. It's dangerous enough still. John O'Donnell's running around there, but it's been cleared there now by the centre half back, Damon O'Sullivan. He's been one of the best defenders for Dungloe in this opening half. There's 3 minutes of injury time being played. Richie Ryan gets possession there. He puts it in long. Matthew O'Donnell's in there, pushing the back. Referee James Callan has awarded against, so there's going to be another free to the Dungloe men here. An opportunity for Ryan just to narrow that margin down before we go into the half-time break. And again, he's a little bit further out on this occasion. I wouldn't say he's not going to go for goal from this one, but at the same time, I would put another man on the line in there. You see somebody retreating back,
no harm.
Yeah, now Porrick. Doherty is just moving on to the edge of the square. So he's about 26 metres out. He is content on this occasion to knock it over the bar. 5 points for Richie Ryan, 6 points for Dungloe, 1-7-6 Carn lead, so it's down to a 4-point advantage here now for Carn, and it's Stephen Burns that's playing
comfort zone than that, because they did have the lion's share of the game in the first quarter, anyway.
Tightly contested here, and it's James Hartnett. He plays the ball in left side. It's going to drop short, comes into the hand there with Stephen Burns. Stephen Burns plays it out to the right. He's looking for Owen Kelly, but it's going to be Donald Doherty again. Donald Doherty has made hay all afternoon. They're looking for John O'Donnell inside. It's come back out again to Donald Doherty. Donald Doherty is going to be looking to lay this off here. He's been awarded the free. Cahill Doherty gets the chance now to come up to the 65 and just to restore Cairns a 5-point lead for Cairn Johnson.
Yeah, you would think that this is inside his range.
Here, he doesn't need to force it, just trust the strike. There we go, it's on sway. It's going to go to the left and wide though. I make it Cairns' 4th wide of the first half. The clock has just ticked beyond 33 minutes. 3 minutes was allowed of injury time there, but we're going to have one other play here at least. James Callan is allowing the game to run on. Porrick Doherty had got his stick to that, and he's now picked it up. There's a line ball being awarded to Dungloe, and James Callan is going to allow the play to continue. So probably the last play of the game now. Sideline cut is going to come in here from Lachlan O'Dea. He's cut 1 or 2 nicely in already. There's a bit of argy-bargy shouldering going on there between Ryan Davenport and Brendan Boyle, nothing in it, says referee James Callahan. O'D doesn't catch that at all, but it does come to John Boyle, back out to James Hart, that he's putting it in now. It's going to go over the head of everyone in there, but it's just been cut out by Danny McCarran. The Malin man has been playing with Cairn underage hurling all the way up now to the senior grade. Comes out, Carndonagh defend tenaciously in there, and it is James Donald Doherty, I think, that gets the clearance on the thing, but it's just going to be the half-time whistle sounded by James Callahan, the referee. It is 1-7 to Cairn, 6 points to Dungloe. Cairn, of course, they led by 1-4 at the end of the first quarter, John Joe, but that second quarter really has kind of belonged to
really stepped
Dungloe.
They certainly have
stepped into it, yeah. And we're just going to, before we go to the ad break here, we're just going to go and we're going to go to Kieran O'Donnell of the Donegal GA streaming team. I hope you can hear me over the PA here, and he's going to be joined by the Dungloe GA Club hurling officer Jimmy Sharkey, and we'll just probably do it whenever the PA finishes up here.
Here, amidst the leafy splendor of suburbia, we're on the trail of an amazing example of natural evolution. Ecodanium heatus pumpi, commonly known as the Ecodan heat pump. Ah, there's one now. Perfectly adapted to Irish conditions, it cleverly converts renewable energy from the air to heat both home and water, while emitting up to 50% less carbon compared to fossil-fueled heating systems. So homeowners are happy, and so too is our planet.
Hey, you get out of my garden!
Homo sapien auratus. Best be going.
The Ecodan heat pump from Mitsubishi Electric, the natural evolution of home heating.
I'm joined by Jimmy Sharkey, the Dungloe hurling officer. Jimmy, happy with the first half performance?
Well, we got a very, very nervous start up to the first water break, and of course Carndonagh got the ideal start, the first serious attack, ball in the back of the net. After the water break we settled down, we've clawed our way back into the game, and Cathal Doherty for Carndonagh, very accurate with the freeze, and he seldom misses. Now, how often do you see a slitter hitting a bar and hurling? That happened to Dungloe. Hopefully the next one will go onto the bar. There's nothing in it, it's all to play for in the second half.
It's a big day for the club, Jimmy, and it's a big day for West Donegal.
Big day indeed for West Donegal. I mean, there's 4 clubs involved in this: Narossa, Dungloe, Nivora, and of course Guidor, all coming together to form this junior hurling team. It's the first time in the junior hurling championship, and I'd want to be saying this at the end of the game, that it's a great achievement to get to the final in our first year. We want to be one in the final in our first year.
A lot of work going on at underage level, and the fruit of that now is appearing in today's final.
A lot of work on the underage level by Cormac Harton and Dahi Roberts, Guidor, put a Trojan effort into underage hurling in West Donegal, and it's come to fruition. I mean, we entered the under-21 championship last year for the first time, and we got to the final, and we were well beat by a very good St Eunice team, in fairness, but it's progress. It's progress. Getting to finals. There's plenty of clubs that love to be where we are today in hurling in this county.
Jimmy, thanks for joining us.
We're just about to resume here now for the second half of this Donegal Junior Hurling Championship final. James Callahan's just coming out. The teams have been out waiting for a few moments here, and it's Cairn who lead by 1-7 to 6 points at half time. We're just waiting on referee James Callahan to throw the sliotar in and get the second half underway. You notice how short the half-time breaks is now, John Joe. The people aren't going back into the dressing rooms.
They don't have to send the linesman
no
to
knocking,
find them.
no bathing down doors now to get them out anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fine day here too, and it's great from that point of view.
Yeah. Couldn't get better. And at the start of October, James McCole is the first to deliver a ball inside for the Dungloe men.
Oh.
It's come in there, yeah. First, Sean McGee with the first score and his first point of the game there at the start of the second half. Just 27 seconds on the clock there as he gets Dungloe's account for the second half opened, and it is brings it back to 1-7 to 7. Just a goal between the teams now, John Joe.
Yeah.
Long delivery out there from Stephen Burns, and it comes and it breaks into the hands of the Dungloe wing back Christopher Boyle. Boyle puts it down. But it's coming again into Sean McGee. Now Sean McGee's got away there now. Danny McCarran gets a little bit caught out. McGee tries to flip it inside. They're trying for the goal chance here, but it's well blocked, well hooked away.
Ryan Davenport, yeah.
But the Cairn defence, Ryan Davenport, John just says it was done that, and it's Matthew O'Donnell. They've positioned him at the edge of the square. They're looking for something from him all day, and they haven't managed to get it just yet. Now Richie Ryan puts one in. It goes short. It's into the keeper's hand. He has 1-2 attempts at it, but his clearance only comes out as far as Richie Ryan, and it's Donald Doherty in there. Donald Doherty. It's such a good first half for Cairn. He's down trying to win the ball. He's going to try and get the ball up into the hand. Danny McCarran scoots out now. He needs to deliver it long. Just get it out of there and let them fight for it out the field. It's going to come to Anthony Doherty. Doherty loses out, and it is Damien O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan just doesn't quite catch that properly. Puts it in now. Long delivery into the Cairn full forward line. In there is John O'Donnell. It finds its way to him. Comes back out to Darren McCormick. McCormick though has put it wide, I think. Yeah, it is wide. The umpires had a few moments to discuss it, but that was a wide for Cairn. So 3 points between the teams. Just 2 minutes on the clock in this second half. Now, it is Owen Kelly and Pádraig Doherty there. Doherty, of course, lines out with the county hurlers and will be coming out now in the Nicky Racker Cup in a few weeks' time. The ball is a long delivery in, but they're looking for John O'Donnell in there, but it goes wide. A second wide for Cairn. They're 6 wide in all in this Junior Hurling Championship final. So again, Joe Doyle now.
Just need to settle down now.
That's it, yeah. He's had a few hairy puck-outs in the game today, but that's a better delivery on this occasion. It gets over the head of John Boyle. It comes to Pádraig Doherty. Pádraig puts it in, and again batted away there by Joe Green, I think it is. That's and again, this is good defending by Dungloe here. They're managing to beat Cairn back a little bit. Owen Kelly is in there along with John O'Donnell. Kelly is the man that gets away. He tries to play it across his way, but still in there. Anthony Bush, Anthony Doherty plays it back out to the centre half for Cathal Doherty. He gets on to his right. It's just going to drop, but the keeper, the keeper brought it down from over the bar, and Cairn just couldn't quite put it into net, and it's gone out over the end line there now, and that is a wide ball, a 65. No one is sure. 65 is awarded there now by James Callan. James Connors, the linesman, is just standing out. It's going to be over here very close to the right sideline for Cathal Doherty. Keeper Joe Doyle got away with that one a wee bit. It was going over the bar. He batted it down. It just fell on the edge of the square, but the ball was cleared by the Dungloe defence there. A bit of a let-off for them, John Joe.
Yeah. No, your man Sean O'Donnell again.
He's defending well in there.
He's playing very, very well in there, yeah.
Now Cathal Doherty, 4 points from him from place balls in the first half. That looks to be on its way. and it has just dropped over the bar for Cairns' opening score of the second half, coming from a 65. 1-8 to 7 points. Joe Doyle's delivery comes out to the far 65. Lachlan O'Dea had possession of the ball, but he's lost it. Instead, it's put in by Cairn. They've got 2 in there now. Dermot McGonigal now, he gets away. He's got great pace. He's coming through in goal, and he blazes the shot off the crossbar, I think. It was a great opportunity there for Dermot McGonigal, but that shot was off the post, and it's gone out a real let-off. That's 2 goal chances now that Cairn have forgone in the last few moments, and he's coming now to the full forward. Well done, low punish him at the other end. He's through. Matthew O'Donnell is saved by the keeper in the first attempt, cleared off the line by Danny McCarron in the second. It's out for a 65. Goal mouth activity on either end there. I don't know. Maybe the keeper did get it. I thought it came off the post down there. And then Matthew O'Donnell, for the first time in the game, he got through 1-on-1, and a really good save by Cairn goalkeeper Stephen Burns down there, John Joe.
Very, very good save. Yeah. Just shows you how much it could change from one second to the next. Again, you would expect Richie Ryan here to knock this over.
Yeah. He has 5 points in the first half. He sends that one on its way, and that's another 65 for Richie Ryan. And there's still just the 3 points between the team now. Stephen Burns, after making that save from Matthew O'Donnell, he is coming out, staying inside the small square as he delivers his puck out. It comes out here now just to the centre field, and it's going to break down to Thomas Harden. He gets an accidental trip, and it's a free in, and that's going to be another free for Richie
Somebody
Ryan.
Down in the middle of the field here too,
here as well. The physio is coming on to have a wee look for Dungloe. I'm not sure who it is. No, it's not Ryan. No, it's somebody distressed enough looking. He's throwing the helmet off. 1-8 to 8. Dungloe, of course, a bit like Cairn as well. John Joe, a fairly young team. They entered the under-21 championship last year, I think, maybe for the first time, and they got all the way to the final. They lost to St Eunan's in the final, and of course a number of these men as well would have lined out with St Eunan's in last year's senior final. At that stage, Dungloe didn't have an adult team. Those boys were all regularised to play.
We've a change here now too.
Added by Ryan Carndonagh, and a quick change from Dugan, and that's a down that's 15 for 20 Carndonagh.
So that's Conal Dugan. Conal Dugan from Maville, another one of the men that have played with Cairn up through the grades. And he lines out here now, and he replaces Dara McCormick. Dara was looking very dangerous throughout that first half. And now it's Richie Ryan just with a free just inside the Cairn 65. He does the jab lift, and he puts it wide on that occasion. There you go. That's just a third wide for Cairn, but Richie. I
suppose that bounces up the one that was in the first half for Cal. But it just shows you that despite these boys being on, they can make an odd glitch here and there.
So it's a long delivery again from Stephen Burns, but it's going to be cleaned up by the Dungloe defence down there, and it's young James Harden that takes the challenge, but the ball's gone out. It's a sideline cut. It's a sideline cut for Cairn, and it's going to be Donald Doherty that's standing over the sideline cut. He's just trying to tee the ball up for himself that wee bit. There is John Boyle is the nearest Dungloe man to him. He's just on the 65-metre line. The ball's cut lovely, but it comes right in there to Damien O'Sullivan. He takes it well, pulls it out of there, delivers a long ball in, and now it is again, it's Sean McGee. He's been really dangerous in the second half so far. The shot's going to drop short into the hands of the keeper. He takes it at the second attempt, but he's under pressure from Matthew O'Donnell, and Matthew O'Donnell bangs the ball to the back of the net, and that gives Dungloe, brings them back level for the first time in the game. They trail by 140, a point after the first quarter, but that goal from Matthew O'Donnell brings them right back level with the game, and there is just about 8-9 minutes gone of the second half. Just the keeper Burns punished there for not taking that ball cleanly, John Joe, and it's all to play for now again.
It is certainly all to play for, and certainly it would look as if Dungloe are kind of in the ascendancy at the minute. Their tails are up. Yeah.
No, it's Donald Doherty. Donald Doherty's done so well for Cairn throughout this game. He plays it sharp, but it's gone over the head of Owen Kelly. There's two Dungloe men closing down. Donald Doherty's following his own ball up again. Now it comes back to the cornerback, Lachlan O'Dea. Lachlan O'Dea is going to have time to get it up. He's going to have to take it off his left side. He puts it across, goes across the 45-metre line, and it comes in from Cathal Doherty. That ball's just a little bit too high in there for John O'Donnell. It's gone out. It's been a wide, says the umpires in there, and the sides remain tied at 1-8 apiece with 9-10 minutes almost played of the second half of this Junior Hurling Championship final. So let's see what Joe Doyle's able to do with this puck out. He plays it down here below the stand side. Again, it's gone rather short, just gets beyond the 45. Owen Kelly gets up highest. He breaks the ball down. He's racing through, being held back. But it's the man that's just come in, Conal Dugan, and with his first touch of this final, he gets the lead point for Cairn, 1-9 to 1-8. And again, Joe Doyle gets the game underway quickly again. It's going out to the right side on this occasion. Dungloe managed to get the ball under the control out there, and it is Thomas Hartnett. I think he puts the ball in, and they've got into Matthew O'Donnell, the goal scorer. Matthew O'Donnell, who's got time out there. He plays it short across to Richie Ryan, but it's been picked up and cleared by the Cairn defence. It's Danny Monagle that's back there. The ball is kind of half hooked and clear. It's come back out to James Hartnett. James Hartnett now is coming across the D onto his left side, and that is a great score from James Hartnett. The Hartnett boys, again, they're a couple of the fellas that would have played last year. We see Ewan's in the senior final, and they're starting to come to the fore here now. That's James Hartnett's first point of the game, and there's going to be a conversation there between referee
Davenport.
James Callahan. He is given a yellow card to the Cairn cornerback Ryan Davenport, and the Cairn full back line is just starting to feel a bit of pressure here now, John.
Yeah.
So lovely long delivery from Stephen Burns. It gets down as far as the far 45, so it's a good long delivery. Puts Cairn on the attack. It comes back there now to Donald Doherty. Donald Doherty has got Richie Ryan trying to hook, doesn't quite get it. It's coming in now. Can John O'Donnell win the foot race out to that? He is going to, not quite, but he does manage to get the ball back, and it's a great block in there by the Dungloe defence. Dungloe are defending here tenaciously in this second half. It's come again to Donald Doherty. Donald Doherty puts it out. There's loads of space over here for Cathal Doherty. Can he get around his man here now? O'Sullivan tries to push him out of the way. He's going to go for goal. He's come in, but it's been blocked back in there by the Timony in the full back line. A point might have been the option there. He sensed blood, he sensed space in front of him. He went for the goal chance, and now Dungloe try to build an attack from here. But it is in the back, and that's going to be a free in on Danny for challenging Danny Monagle. And as Monagle tries to get up, he's brought down again, and by young Hartnett, by James Hartnett there, and it's going to be a free in quite close to the line here. I think the referee did signal that free should be brought in.
I thought he did say that.
We'll see what happens here now. There's going to be a sub coming on to the Dungloe team here. It looks like number 18. That's David O'Hanlon. So Dahi Hanlon, or David Hanlon, comes in now in place of John Boyle with number 18, and it is Cathal Doherty. He's made a bit of a better angle for himself. He lifts the ball up, and he just puts that right over the black spot. That's his 6th point of the game as Cairn retake the lead, 110 to 19. 13 and a half minutes or so gone in the second half. The ball comes out again short, another short puck out. Doyle definitely isn't getting the same length on the puck outs as his opposite number is, but Cairn were through there for a score. They thought he's been penalised for over carrying. The referee sounded the whistle. He's booking him for playing on after. That's a harsh one. Well, he's just having a word with him. No card then, so he deemed that Anthony Bush had played on after the whistle had sounded there, which he had momentarily. The free has also been brought forward, So it's been brought forward by 10 metres there at least. So it's just on the halfway line now. We know this is in Richard Ryan's
range,
in his range, So he does. Well, that one looks to have pulled to the left as well. So that's the last two that he has struck now have gone out to the left for Dungloe, and they still trail by a point. Now we have Stephen Burns with the.
You can notice that his hook outs are a lot longer.
Absolutely, a wee bit of the breeze that's just coming down there. They're landing down around the 45 and it's coming in now to Conal Dugan. Dugan's got a point where his first touch just after coming in. He cuts on to his left side and he just strokes that ball over the bar. Dugan has got 2 points and he's only been on the field a little over 5 minutes. And Carndonagh are about to make another substitution here with Paddy Monagle coming in. And he is going to replace, we're not quite sure who he's going to replace yet. Paddy Monagle in for Anthony Doherty. Will he stay? Who will go midfield there now, or was Anthony's wearing 8, but was he playing in centre field, was he?
Anthony wasn't just in the game today now. I would say James Monagle's in around the midfield at the minute.
Now Pádraig Doherty plays the ball in. Dungloe haven't managed to defend it down there. They've got it under their own control. Can he get the ball away? He gets the hand pass away. And it's Lachlan O'Dea. He puts the ball in to the Cairn half of the field, but it's been won in there by Ryan Davenport, I think it is. He gets the hand pass off to Owen Kelly, pretty high, but Kelly takes it under control and gets a shoulder in the back for his problems. Christopher Boyle's penalised for that. This is going to be a free in for Cathal Doherty and another chance for Cairn now to extend their lead.
He's taking a name here,
He's taking the name.
But I would say it maybe it must be for a second infringement.
It's an accumulation, I'd say,
It wouldn't have been.
Chris Boyle goes into the referee's book there. Probably just, do they still do the persistent fouling thing?
Yeah,
what was it, 3 personal fouls is or something like that? So it's probably more for that than for the.
Well, there's no black card you see in the hurling, so that's there's still that.
This one just drops short. Oh, and it was a dangerous one. No touch on that there, and that's Cairn's 8th wide of the game. And it sounds like the referee James Callahan has just sounded for the water break here at the end of the 3rd quarter. And it is 1-11 to Cairn, 1-9 to Dungloe. And really, as we go into the final quarter here, John Joe, it's going to be pretty hard to call a winner from this remove.
Yeah, Dungloe have really come into it from.
Other than that first quarter, John Joe. I mean, they've
first quarter. But they've exposed the Cairn full back line there. You know, now from Cairn almost scoring a goal at the bottom end, Dungloe almost scored a goal at the top end. So there's no fear there now. I think there would have been maybe a bit of fear earlier on, but not now. You know.
Yeah. Well, once they settled,
once they settled down, But like, Cairn sort of need that challenge, you know. Like, and it's good. And if they do foul somebody somewhere, your man Ryan is going to punish it, much as Cathal Doherty here will punish it on for the Cairn side, you know. But that's what you've got to remember when you're playing at that standard. If you do make those silly mistakes, they're going to be punished. You know,
discipline is key, isn't it? It's going to be key here for both defences coming down into this final quarter. Like, because you have got two good free takers.
There are a few boys now on yellow cards as well, and it can have its consequences. You know,
they need to watch themselves a wee bit. Ryan Davenport in the Cairn full back line.
Well, I think maybe Cairn will.
He's on it,
gain more advantage from this water break than the previous one. You know, the last time they were a wee bit, their tails were up and whatnot, and they didn't move. You know.
So this might now have disrupted Dungloe's momentum a wee bit. They trailed by 1-7 to 6 points at half time. Cairn have added 4 points in that 3rd quarter, but Dungloe have added 1-3. Matthew O'Donnell with the goal there in the 38th minute. So we're ready almost to resume here after the after the water break, and we're expecting, what is it? I think it's a puck out here that's coming from Stephen Burns. It is, I think, to resume the game.
Who put it out in the first half now? Whether it's
now 21's coming in for Cairn. That's Conor McCormick.
Conor McCormick, yeah. And Danny Monagal's off.
So that's Conor McCormick, recently returned to the United States, is in now in place of Danny Monagal. Now, Cairn have possession of it now. It's Cahill Doherty plays it out to Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly gets the ball up, plays with a very long stick Owen. Now he puts the ball in. John O'Donnell's looking for it in there, but he just hasn't had the supply in this second half. There's a free out awarded there and a wee flick from Seamus McCall or James McCall. There's going to be free out here now from David Hanlon. He puts the ball across centre field there, yeah. Okay,
When you get two people pulling
so
at
another
you.
Free, yeah. So another free for Dungloe here, and it's going to be, or is it a free for Cairn? It is a free for Cairn. Okay, so we a bit distracted there.
It is a free to Cairn.
Free to Cairn, yeah.
A tackle there, two of the Dungloe boys on Padraig Doherty there, yeah.
Yeah. So it's Cahill Doherty now out around the 65 with this light breeze we've been talking about on his back. Nice man signaling to him coming out, yeah. So it's a good strike from Cahill Doherty. He puts it in and over the it's gone wide. It looked like that was going to be on target, but that's another wide for Cairn. So that's their 9th wide of the game. Dungloe have only hit the 4 by my reckoning here, so that wee bit more accurate Dungloe in terms of converting their chances. And it's Padraig Doherty now. Padraig Doherty puts the ball in. It comes in there now to the full forward, Dermot McGonigal. Dermot just can't quite get the ball under his control, and he has got it in this stage, and he's through now. He's going to have, he doesn't know what to do, and he kicks it, into the net. I said he didn't know what to do with it, but he knew how to stick it into the net. So he won that ball over there, lost it, had to win it back and got through and got the goal. That has put Cairn 2-11 to 1-9 ahead. There's 22 minutes almost on the clock in this second half here now as they've taken that lead. Decisive score, John Joe.
It is a decisive score, and that's what I'm saying to you. The Cairn people have advantaged more from that break.
It's a long ball in there now from from Donald Doherty again, I think it was, but it has been won back there by Sullivan. They found an advantage has been allowed there. The ball's in the possession of Thomas Hartnett. He swings it across now. It's between Richie Ryan, and he gets a little poke ahead to get it away from James Monagal. He holds him off.
Tagging with the ball.
Boys on the D. It's on the edge of the D. He's got 2 around him now, and Cairn have crowded them out, and that's Conor McCormick back in there now. He is knocked to the ground, and it's a free out, says the referee James Callahan. So there are 5 points between the teams, 2-11 to 1-9 Cairn lead. There are about 7 minutes of normal time, plus there'll be a hefty whack of injury time and stoppage time and water break time and all the rest remaining. So the game is still very much in the milk pack to be. So long free delivered in there by Stephen Burns. It's dropping in around the D. Dungloe man, Damien O'Sullivan takes down his old man, but it's Marcus Timoney. He gets the clearance out, and it is in around the 65, the Cairn 65, but it's cleared in there now picked up by James Monagal, and the advantage being allowed by referee James Callahan, and the ball is going to come back, and Slitter's coming back for a free out for Cairn. A Chapin penalty, says
Monagal.
Which
Is there a D Monagal?
Danny's here, 18.
So they're calling out Cahill Doherty to take this. Ray Walsh is issuing instructions down there, the Cairn manager.
Richie Ryan has scored one from roughly the same distance in the first half. There must be more of a breeze there than what we think, you know.
Yeah, you see the flags a wee bit with it,
And
Cahill stealing away yards, he brings it up as far as the as his own 65 roll lifts, and that's a great strike. That's a great strike. That's a good strike. And that's gone over the bar. So Cairn 111 to 19. It was at the break. They've added another goal and a point since the water breaks resumed. So it's Cahill Doherty with another free. That one from just about 65 metres out. 212 to 19. Cairn now lead. Sideline ball is going to be taken over there by Pádraig, is it?
Yeah,
Pádraig
Doherty,
yeah. He just knocks it along the ground. It comes into Paddy Monagle, but it's gone, and Dungloe has stolen it back. Just straight in there. On a great take there by Matthew Donald. He puts it in. He just put it a few inches too high for Sean McGee in there. McGee now, he gets away from Danny Monagle again, and it's a low shot in through the legs of the goalkeeper. A great finish there from Sean McGee. It looked like the pass in for Matthew Donald was just too high for him, but he recovered, got in around the corner back and made a great finish between the legs of the keeper there. So the game is right back in the mix again. That's a goal and a point now for Sean McGee, and the more that they are able to find those boys in that full forward line, John Joe, the more dangerous they are.
As I was saying earlier on,
Sean McGee with the goal there for Dungloe. It's free, an advantage being allowed to Damien O'Sullivan there, and it's going to be Richie Ryan trotting over again. He is standing over the sideline ball here, the Limerick man. 6 points to his name from the place ball so far. He sends it in, and it's just bending over the ball. Absolutely sweet strike from down under the stand here. Absolutely huge free from Richie Ryan, and he brings it back 210 to 212. 2 points between the teams. 26 and a half minutes on the clock. Yeah, he's the captain.
Yeah, just need to get him out to the
yeah. No, long puck out. Pádraig Doherty wins it. He puts it in. Can he get the turn on there? It's Marcus Timoney back there. It's back to John O'Donnell. He swings it around, but he swings it wide. He tries to get the shot off the left side, but it just doesn't quite come off for him there. 212 to 210. Cairn with the lead. But can they maintain it coming down? Another short puck out. Owen O'Doherty bats it back down towards the 45, but look, it's come again to Seamus or James Hartnett. They are winning, winning a lot of that. It's over the line. It's over the line. They're picking up a lot of the breaks around the midfield there.
So they're reacting a lot better to any breaking ball and stuff like that.
So Donald Doherty now is lining up the sideline cut, and it's nice cut in. It's cut in. It's come in as far as Conall Dugan. Dugan with 2 points already. Cahill Doherty is trying to take it over the line, and it's a definite. That's a wrong call there from the linesman. Now it came in off the foot of the Dungloe player, but the sideline ball has been awarded to Dungloe. James Connors has no doubt in his mind, although I'd have some doubt in my mind about the veracity of that call.
Action replay.
That's it. So Hanlon sends the ball down along the line here now, and it's the centre field. James McCall off his left side puts it in. Danny McCarran gets it, but he skies his clearance. It comes as far as Cormac Monagle, and there's a pickup being penalised there. Pickup being penalised, and the James Callahan, the referee, didn't like what someone said to him there.
That was very harsh
call. And it's going to be another free here for Richie Ryan. Pádraig Doherty looks like it's going to go into the referee's book. There's a sub coming on the Dungloe time. Henry Noble. is wearing number 30, and he is coming into the Dungloe team here with about a minute and a half or so of normal time left. Now Richie Ryan stands over this free between the 45 and the 65. He gives it a low trajectory and slams it over the bar. Another free for Richie Ryan. That's his 8th of the game. 2:11 to 2:12 as we move into the final minute of the 60. There's going to be, I would imagine, at least 5, if not more, of extra or additional time at the end of the game, and there's a point between the teams. A long puck out again from Burns, lands down inside the 65, but Ryan is the boy that wins it. He has put it into the corner there now. Ryan Davenport is doing his best to hold off the Dungloe attacker there, and it's Mark Diver, the fullback, comes sweeping across. He puts the ball into the centre. It's a bit loose, but it has come to James Monagle. Monagle needs to get a long clearance here. Doesn't get it long, but he gets it to his own man. It goes to Cormac Monagle. Cormac Monagle solos, puts a long delivery in now. John O'Donnell are looking for John O'Donnell in there. The fullback goes up, but there's a free. There was an advantage being awarded there, so there's going to be a free in now to Karen from just outside their 65, around the centre field mark. Cahill Doherty will come out here now. A point his side leads by. He needs to double this lead for Karen. We've had no word yet of what length of additional time referee James Callan is going to lead. We've moved into that injury time now. 2:11 Dungloe, 2:12 to Karen. Cahill Doherty with the opportunity here now to double Karen's lead. Again,
that should be inside his range, all right, but there's a lot of pressure when you're sitting out in the field.
He sends it in, it's gone to the left and wide. There'll be at least 3 minutes, they're saying here. I'd say it's going to be more, but they're playing at least 3 minutes of injury time here, and we're in the first of those minutes now. It's comes again. He's done very well there to keep it in. Donald Doherty floats the ball into the square, and it's been put out by the fullback Marcus Timpany there. It's been put out at the cost of a 65. So this is Karen's third 65 of the game. Cahill Doherty has scored one of them, and he's going to have a 65 now just to the right of the posts. Light breeze on his back.
MOTM.
Yeah, the man of the match, John Joe, will come to that just in a few moments here. We're going to have a few candidates. John Joe, you might chat me through who you think is in the running here for man of the match.
Well, we've obviously got the two free takers who have been predominant throughout.
That's Cahill Doherty sending the ball in, and he sends it in, and he sends it over the bar for his 65. So that extends
the two score. The two
scores
free
in chief,
takers are certainly up there. That man in the back there, O'Donnell, has proved fairly predominant as well. The other one then is
I like the way Donald Doherty has played as well. For Karen, he's got a lot of loose plays, kind of cleaned it up by.
Or Matthew O'Donnell up and has moved a lot of ball as well for Dungloe.
So we have the long.
There's a good number of people in there.
It's a long delivery in from Richie Ryan. It falls in around the square. Karen trying their best to defend it, and they've got out with it. It's Pádraig Doherty. Pádraig Doherty's come out. There's an advantage being awarded there. There is a block from Matthew O'Donnell, but referee James Callan had signalled an advantage there. There's about 20 seconds of the 3 minutes that he said that there's going to be an injury time allowed, but it's going to go longer than that.
It'll be a toss-up between the two free takers, because I think they're the two main ones on it.
The most effect on the game, yeah. So it's Karen now trying just to take a bit of the sting out of this here now.
I will go for Cahill Doherty on that one.
Okay, Cahill Doherty is the man of the match. The man of the match sponsored by Cannon Hurls, the local hurling maker here, based up around Stranraer, Ballybofey. That's a long ball in to the square, and it's a free out because of I don't know exactly what. That was a ball in there from Cormac Monagle. 2 points between the teams. Referee James Callan has allowed the clock go beyond the 33 minutes. At least 3 minutes, they said. I'd say they're going to play another two. There's going to be more in it, yeah.
I think there's more time in it yet. So, by my reckoning, there should be about another minute to go.
Yeah. Now, Timoney plays the ball out. It's taken there by Pádraig into his hands. He's lost the stick, but he drives a long kick into the full forward, Dermot McGonigal. McGonigal can't get it under control. He's got it up. He got a goal from this position. He's been tripped. It looks like it's an accidental trip. Maybe the referee isn't giving a free for it. And now Dungloe have the chance to come out and clear it, and it's their fullback Sean O'Donnell. Sean O'Donnell, an advantage being allowed. He's put the ball over the head. A wee pull on the jersey there, not spotted. Richie Ryan has got on top of Cormac Monagle there. He's still battling and battling and battling. He's looking for the thing, and a free out has been awarded. A free out for Chapman.
Not really sure what that was for.
So we have the Cairn now with a relieving free on their own 45. They've gone a wee bit short with it. They've picked out their man. I'm not sure who that was there. He got a little slap in the back just as he hit it, but it's gone wide as well.
No, that's Cahill Doherty.
It's going with Cahill Doherty had the wide there. That's 12 wides for Cairn. It comes out short now to David O'Hanlon. David Hanlon puts the ball in, but it's going to come just as far as Conor McCormick. McCormick with the ball in the air, he strikes it, and Cairn have held on for the win here. 2-13 to 2-11. Cairn in their second final, beaten in the last year's decider by Airua, but they've come back to win the title. John Joe, 2-13 to 2-11. They had a fight all the way down the line there by that Dungloe side, like, you know, a really good performance, a really good standard of a county final.
Yeah, and again, having that water break was a big advantage to Cairn, because they got themselves reorganised and resorted for that, you know. Because and I have to praise Dungloe here, because they never give up at any stage.
Yeah.
They come back, scored that goal, and were in that game to the very, very end. You know, it could have gone anyway at the very end.
Absolutely. Dungloe, of course, had trailed, got off to a very poor start. They fell 1-4 to no score behind. But they battled back, won 7-6 at half time, and there was just the 2 points in it coming down the line there. 2-13, that goal from Dermot McGonigal just about the 51st minute of the game, 20 odd minutes into the second half. That was really the crucial score, because Dungloe had just come back to bring the sides level at that stage. And of course, we had a great save as well down there. Stephen Burns made a couple of saves. The Dungloe keeper Joe Doyle made a win of saves at their end too. So plenty of action in the game, and there's congratulations coming for John Joe Doherty here in the press box from Dahi Roberts from Dungloe. It's a really good performance in the final here, and Cairn, who have just in their second year back in the junior grade. 25 years, John Joe, since she's won this junior championship last. I know it hasn't been played every year since, but
I had to walk up the steps that day.
You got to walk up the steps that day, yeah. And it's John O'Donnell, it looks like, that's the captain of Cairn here today.
John O'Donnell is the captain, yes, that's right.
The Tipperary man now is going to come up and receive the cup, or he's going to pick up the cup. Social distancing and all the hand sanitising measures that have to be in place. County Chairman Mick McGrath is here, along with Fergus McGee, who's the Master of Ceremonies here for County Final Day in O'Donnell Park today. Of course, this game between Cairn and Dungloe is the curtain raiser to the senior final, which will also be streamed live on Donegal GA TV. That's between reigning champions Setanta and the home side here, the Young Pretenders from St. Eunan's. And if they can put on a final that's as exciting as this one, John Joe, they'll be doing well. A few words now from Mick McGrath, yeah. We'll hold our tongues now while we hear what Mick and John O'Donnell have to say.
It's all over here, and well, Carndonagh are beginning the celebrations already. The captain is by John O'Donnell, and the match Carndonagh receiving the rewards at the Donegal Chapter. You were here in the background. You make
with two hurling times scheduled for today, and it's been a very, very tough season. COVID has disrupted our picture, and it's great that we've got to the stage of finals, and it's great that the direction of hurling that has been anticipated today is strong in our country. I would like to firstly recognise the fantastic conditions that pitch once again today for hurling. We didn't know what way this junior final was going to go. We knew it was going to be passion. Passion comes from a team that lost last year's final, and coming back here today to try to put that right. And very well they did put it right. Congratulations to Carndonagh. But it would be very wrong of me not to recognise the great strides that have been made in hurling from other parts of the country, especially in the Rockets and the rest of the country, and especially at the Dungloe GA Club. So I just want to more to I would encourage all the clubs that are struggling with hurling to keep it going. It is one of the fastest games in the world, and it is a great thing to play. When you have two teams like today, coming traditionally from Carndonagh, but not traditionally from Dungloe, but with spirit and with passion, you have an equally balanced game. And what with the experience of Carndonagh, I think that Dungloe have shown that their day will come. And at junior level, I would congratulate the 24 for keeping this junior competition going into the level of junior hurling that is special to the people that are at that level. So, my first award today on behalf of Canon Hurling is to recognise the Man of the Match award. Number 11, we all know Canon comes from a strong household of hurling, both hurling fathers, Elizabeth, John Joe, great work for hurling down through the years, for the county and for Carndonagh, and keep it up. Right, without further ado, I suppose there's a few thank yous that I would like to do. In today's celebration and in today's commiserations, I would have to remind you of the regulations of COVID, and that 2 metre distancing is at level 2, but we've moved into level 3 in the county, and I have been asked on behalf of the association to remind all our games and those participating in our games to remind the COVID regulations, and we have to continue doing that and fight that battle as much as the battles that have been fought on the pitch. Commiseration to anybody that's contact setting is positive, and indeed those that are bereaved because of it. So remember the dangers of it, and let's be as wise as our children are and our grandchildren, who seem to be taking it more serious than some of the adults. But I'm not trying in any way to spoil any type of celebration, but do keep that in mind, and we'll be wrong enough to address that. I would thank the match officials today in what was I think the first of 20 finals for the referee today, Jim Buchanan. So I didn't see anything wrong with the performance, so we'll just say we had a very good game, and welcome to the referee force and what they're doing for refereeing. So without further ado, the 2020 Junior Hurling Champions for Donegal will present the trophy to John O'Donnell and let him take it back to Carndonagh when he's on. Congratulations. We'll ask John for a few words.
So current show, California, Carndonagh! That's 25 years, just too long for this cup not to be in the show in Carndonagh. Just be able to bring it back. Come on! This was a serious game with Dungloe. We thought we had to bury a couple of times when we came back. And we were over here this time last year. Keep your heads up, keep working, I'm sure you'll be back again next year. Round of applause for Dungloe. None of this will be possible without the boys down there.
We over 28 throughout the year. We trained hard together. We worked hard together. We battled hard together. We trained hard together. But look, it's a discipline for us. Go on, Carl. We do a special, like to thank Donegal GA. A couple of months ago, this didn't look like this would even happen. So it's great that we got to have our day and competitions are rattled off. So thank you to Donegal GA. I'd like to thank Donald Matt and the referees again, as was already said, but good job. A special thanks to everyone that helped us throughout the year. Caroline, Kaka, Annette, Elizabeth, John Joe, Nuala, who was the driving force behind the underage in the club. And special thanks to JJ and our own Brian Cody and Ray Walsh. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Come. 3 cheers for Dungloe. 3 cheers.
I'm joined by the man of the match, Cathal Doherty. Cathal, 8 points. You had the shooting stick. What's you today?
8 points, but probably 6 or 7 wide, so I'm not taking any plaudits for that there. The fight from the boys there was absolutely incredible. Every one of them, subs that came off the bench, it's just to right the wrongs of last year was incredible, and the way we did it there, 3 points. We were 3 points up. They scored a goal. Demons of last year came back, and we just pushed on, and that shows the character of the team this year. That we came back and lost them Demons of last year and pushed on and got the victory. So.
1-3 to no score up after the first 10 minutes, going well. 4 points up at half time. Then Richie Ryan struck about 10 minutes into the second half, and that was game on at that stage. 1-8 apiece at that stage.
Game on now. We were 1-6 to 1 point up last year and we threw it away. And again, I was on about Demons last year. We weren't allowing that to happen again. And when it did go to 1-8, we pushed on. Once we got to that water break, we were like, we can't lose this game. Same situation as we were last year. Into the last 15 minutes, 2 points down or 2 points up. We can't let it go now, and that there's got it over the line now. So.
And the big prize is a place in senior championship next year.
Yeah, exactly. And we might not be able to compete up in the senior championship next year, but that's where the club has to go. We will get hammerings. We might even go straight back down, but the club needs to be up in senior championship. It's a 100th year in the club next year, centenary year, and it's a great place to be in senior championship because this club started off as a hurling club, and it's just a great tradition. And people down there, my own mother, my own father that was up there, and Kaka Walker as well, she's pushed it on, took us when we were under 10s, and you may hear stories in other clubs that you might think it's not true of all these people, but they took us the length of breadth of Ulster. They took us to indoor leagues in Derry, took us in indoor leagues in Antrim, took us everywhere, and that there out there is for them today, 100%. Nuala Lafferty, all them is pushing it on now for the underage. Have to get them into senior championship, and we will be a force to be reckoned with in 5 years. Might not be next year, but once we get everybody up and going and get a bit of support in the club, we'll be able for senior championship then. So.
Cal, congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it from O'Donnell Park for now. We'll be back for coverage of the senior final from 3:45.